Hi everybody, it's time for math. I hope that you enjoyed the videos so far. I hope you got some energy out and had a nice break, and let's do some math. So before we begin, I just want to show you that these are the two worksheets that you will need to grab out of your folder. So the first one is this one here. It says Topic 3 Assessment Practice, and it is page 131. And this page, Topic 3 Assessment Practice, page 133. Okay, so if you do not have those with you right now, go ahead and pause the video and go get them and get a pencil, please. And then come back and watch the video. If you're ready, then let's begin. We've been talking all about our numbers from 0 to 10. We've also been counting sets, groups of items all the way up to 10. And we've been writing our numerals for 0 to 10 also. Okay, now before we begin, I want us to practice counting to 10, okay? You want to do it in our monster voice? Let's do it. Ready? I want you to copy me. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job if you did it with me. Now I want to do a rocket ship. We're going to practice counting backwards, okay? We're going to start at 10, and we're going to do a countdown and go backwards all the way to 0. Once we get to 0, our rocket ship will get to blast off, okay? So make your rocket ship. Let's get ready. Remember, we're starting at 10, and we're going to go backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, blast off. All right, my rocket ship will meet your rocket ship in outer space, okay? How about we land on the moon? Sounds good? All right, so thank you for counting with me. I forgot to tell you that you will need this Apples book too, okay? And this says Apples, a Draw It In book. Okay, and I know that there are 2 Apple books in your folder, so make sure you get this one. Okay? And pause the video if you need to go and grab it. And if you have it, then you're ready. All right. So before we begin, I'm actually going to start by reading our Apple book. We've been talking and learning all about apples. So I found this Apple book. Oh, sorry.
I have your attention, please. Teachers, just giving you a heads up that Boys and Girls Club bus will be leaving at 2:40 today. Boys and Girls Club bus will be leaving at 2:40.
Sorry about that. Thank you for being patient. We had an announcement. All right, so this is our Apples book, and we are going to read it, and we are going to draw in it, okay? Well, what are we going to draw in it? Well, let's find out, okay? So this book, the name of the book is called Apples, okay? So you're going to copy off of me. I'm going to read it first, and then point to you, and then you're going to read it, okay? Apples. Your turn. All right, wow, how many apples are in this basket? Let's count it. Well, actually, this barrel. You want to count it? 1, 2, 3. 3 apples in the basket. Now, remember, you can always mark them when you're counting to remind your brain which ones you've counted. These apples are so pretty, I don't want to mark all over them, so I'll just do a little dot. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 3 apples. All right, let's turn the page. And now remember, boys and girls, good readers read from left to right. So here's my book, and I'm going to take the page and open it like this. Okay? So on the first page, it says 1 apple. Okay, so you're going to read it. 1 apple. Your turn. Oh, and that's the number 1. 1 apple. Oh no, what do you notice though about the barrel? It's empty. It has 0, right? 0 means none, nothing. It doesn't have any in there. 0. What do you think we should do? We're going to draw an apple right here. So after the story, you are going to get to draw one red. You could draw red or green or yellow, an apple right here in the barrel. All right, let's turn the page. So here it was, and now I'm going to turn it. Okay, I don't have anything to read on this page, so I just keep going to this one. Remember, we go from left to right. Okay, ready? 2 apples. Your turn. Same thing. There are 0. They want us to draw them in. So how many apples are we going to draw here? 2. So after the video, you will draw 2. Turn the page. 3 apples. Your turn. We have to draw 3. Turn the page. 4 apples. Your turn. And you know what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to draw 4 apples in the barrel. Turn the page. This is our last page. It's at the end of the book. 5 apples. Your turn. And here's a cute scarecrow. And we're going to have to draw 5 apples in the barrel. Okay, so thank you for reading with me, boys and girls. I'm going to show you one that I already did to show you what you can do. Are you ready? Apples. 1 apple. There's my apple. And we know the apple could be red or yellow or green or a mixture of both. And it has a green leaf or 2, and it has a brown stem. So I put 1 apple. 2 apples. Let's count them. 1, 2. 3 apples. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last page, 5 apples. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there they are. So you can color the picture, color the barrel. These are brown. And or color the scarecrow. And in the book, color everything else that you see, okay? The pictures that are in a book are called illustrations, okay? So right now, they don't have any color. So if you take crayons, you can color them. Okay, so there's a little boy there. And here's a little boy, it looks like, who's playing with leaves. What color are we going to probably color these leaves? Probably fall colors, right? Because it's fall. Orange and red and yellow. Okay, and here is a little girl sitting on a log right next to the barrel of apples. And this is another little girl standing right by the apples. And then at the end is the scarecrow. Okay, so have fun with this book. I want you to make sure that you color nice and pretty and make sure that you draw those apples to match. Okay, they have to match each number. So this is number 1. So there's 1 apple in the barrel. This is number 2. So there's 2 apples in the barrel. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5. Okay? All right. So don't do it right now, okay? You can do it when the video is over. But right now, we're going to move along, and we're going to take a look at our worksheet here. So we're going to practice counting, boys and girls, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to count how many fish there are, okay? So make sure that you have your page, and we are always going to start on the left, just how readers read. We're going to go from left to right and top to bottom. So we're going to stay in order so that our brain stays focused on our counting. And remember what I taught you. You can always mark them to remind your brain which one you've already counted. So here we go. Put your finger. I want you to do it with me. Put your finger on your paper. Put your finger right here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. How many fish are there? 6 fish. Now let me show you the other way you can do it. You can mark them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I have to look at these numbers here, and I have to see which number is the number 6. Well, this is number 4. This is 5. This one at the end is 7. This one right here is 6. Oops, I'm sorry. I hit the computer. Sorry about that. This one right here. So I bubble it in. That means I shade in that bubble. And that is the number 6 right there. And I can write it bigger for you to see. Here it is. That's what the number 6 looks like. All right, let's work on number 2, boys and girls. Number 2, we're going to count how many turtles there are. Ready? Put your finger there. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Tara, what happens if I lose track with my counting? Oh, then you just go back and you count again. Is it okay to count it over? Yes, of course. So I'm going to count it again, and I'm going to mark it this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many turtles do I have, boys and girls? 8. So look at your numbers. 7. Oh, here it is. This one is 8. Okay, so I'm going to shade in the number 8. And I'm going to write it for you. Now remember, the 8 starts on the top and it goes around, down, like you're going to make an S, but then you keep on going and connect it. That's the number 8. Now, if that's too hard for you, remember I told you that you could do it this way for right now. Put a circle on the top and then do a circle on the bottom, kind of like a snowman, and that looks like an 8. Okay? All right, let's move on. Number 3, we have to count the bathing suits here, and we have to see how many are there. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's count them. Put your finger there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me go back and count again just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you notice how I went in line, right? I didn't hop around and skip. I didn't go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I didn't start over here and go this way either, right? We don't start on the right and go that way. That's backwards. We're going to do it just how we read words. We're going to start right here on the left and stay in line and count them down the line all the way to the end. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 bathing suits. Does this number say 7? No, this number is 10. Does this number say 7? No, this number is 8. Does this number say 7? No, this number is 9. Does this number say 7? Yes, ding, 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 you're the winner. This is number 7, and it is the right answer. So we're going to bubble it in, shade in that bubble. And 7 is super duper easy to write. It's a straight across line from left to right, and then a slant down. And I'll write it over here for you to see. Straight across line from left to right, and do a slant down. There you go. That's a 7. All right, now let's look at number 4. Number 4 has some 10 frames. And number 4 says to mark all the answers that do not show 9. So we're going to count each 10 frame. So here's the first 10 frame. We need to know how many are in here. Well, remember, boys and girls, that this is called a 10 frame because there are 10. So I'm going to cover this up just so we can focus on just the top 10 frame. So let's take a look at it. Well, it's a 10 frame. I notice that every spot has a yellow counter in it. Okay, so that must mean that there are 10, right? It's a 10 frame and it's full. Let's count just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one has 10. This is how you write 10. A 1 on the left, 0 on the right. And 10. Is 10 9? No, 10 is not the number 9. So guess what? I'm going to bubble it in. Miss Tara, why did you bubble it in? Because the question said that they want us to mark all of the 10 frames that do not show 9. Okay, and so this is not 9, is it? So we had to mark that answer. Now let's move on to the next one. I can just move this down here. Let's move on and look at this 10 frame here, the second one. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 10 frame has 7. This is how you write a 7. Straight across line from left to right and a slant going down. Okay, and so is 7 9? No, 7 is not 9, so we get to mark it. Because remember, we're marking the answers that are not 9. All right, let's look at the next one. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 here, and remember, this is how we write 8. Start at the top, curve around, go down, and connect them. Or you could do the circle on the top, the circle on the bottom like a snowman. Okay, so that's 8. Is 8 the 9? No, 8 is not 9. So we get to mark 8 also because we're marking all the answers that are not 9. And let's look at our last one. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one has 9, and we write a 9 like this with a circle on the top. Oops, circle on the top, and then a slanted line on the right-hand side. And we are not going to mark this because they do not want us to mark the 9. They only wanted us to mark the answers that were not 9. So here's 10. 10 is not 9, so I marked it. Here's 7. 7 is not 9, so I marked it. Here's 8. 8 is not 9, so I marked it. The last one is 9, so I don't mark that one. Okay? And now on the back, you guys are going to do the back all by yourself. You're going to do number 5, 6, 7, That's it. It's 3 numbers, 5, 6, and 7. Now, if you look down at the bottom of the paper, boys and girls, right here in the green big long rectangle, you see the words? These are the directions, okay? So you are going to have your family member read the directions to you, okay? I'll tell them to you right now, but if you need help, then you can have a family member read them later. So number 5 says, read the number and then draw animals to show how many. So right here in the empty space, see, it looks like it's not empty because that was from my marker on the other side of the paper. So on your paper, it's empty all right here. It's blank. So they want you to draw animals that match this number. So you have to tell me what that number is and draw animals to match. Draw that many animals. Miss Tara, I don't know how to draw animals. It's okay. You could just draw circles. That's fine. All right. Number 6. Number 6 says, count the fish and then write the number to tell how many. So you're going to count the fish and then write how many. You're going to write the number right there nice and neat in the lines. And then number 7, draw 10 shells and then write the number to tell how many. Miss Tara, I don't know how to draw shells. You can just draw circles. That's okay. So on this page, yours is empty. It doesn't have this on there. Yours is blank. You have plenty of room. They want you to draw 10 shells or 10 circles. I want to see that you can do it. There's lots of room. And then right here on the lines, they want you to write the number 10. Okay? So when you're drawing your circles, boys and girls, do you think that it would be okay for me to go like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not right. Let me tell you why. They're all mixed up. They're not organized. Some of them are small, some of them are big, and they're way too close together. They're going to confuse my counting. I need to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See the difference? This is way better. So it's in nice rows, nice lines to do counting, and there's a space between them, and they're all about the same size. Okay, they're not touching each other, so that way it makes it easy to count. So you're going to show me that you know how to draw 10 circles or 10 shells and write the number. Okay, so boys and girls, I know that I said that we were going to work on this worksheet. Okay, we are going to work on it, but we're just going to do the front. Okay, so we'll do the apples and then we'll do the turtles. Don't worry about the back. We'll do the back another time. So go ahead and take this sheet out. So take a look at number 8. I see a big long row of apples. So what it says is to color the apples red and yellow to show one way to make a group of 10. So we're going to see if there are 10 here. I need your help counting. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many apples? 10. How do I know that? Because 10 is the last number that I said. So I know that there are 10 apples here. So they want me to color the apples, some of them red and some of them yellow. And we're going to show a way to make 10. So I'm going to color some red. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to color the rest yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miss Tara's friends, if you do not have red and yellow at your house, you can just do 2 different colors. As long as they are 2 different colors, that's all that matters. So let's count how many I colored red. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 red, so I'm going to put 4 here. I have 4 red. Now let's count how many yellow I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 yellow. I'm going to write 6 right here. So 4 red and 6 yellow. And how many does that make? Well, let's count them all together again. I have 4 red and I have 6 yellow. Let's count and see how many we have all together, total. We already counted them, so you might remember, but let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 apples. And I'm going to write 10 right here. Okay? I have 4 red apples and I have 6 yellow apples. And all together, 4 and 6 make 10. Okay? Now let's move on to number 9. I see some turtles. Ooh, what's this called? 10 frame, right? Number 9 says draw more turtles to show 10. And then draw counters to show how many turtles in all. So we have some turtles. They want us to add more to make 10. So let's see how many we have. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So we already have 3 turtles. Now we have to add more to them to make 10. So we're not going to start on 1, boys and girls, because we already have 3. So when we start drawing ours, we're going to say 4, because after 3 comes 4 when we're counting. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how to draw turtles, so I just drew circles. That's fine. That's completely fine, everyone. So remember, my goal here was to add more turtles to make 10. So they want this big group of turtles to be 10. They had 3 already, so I had to add all of these. Let's count and see how many we had to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I had 3 on the top up here. There's 3. And I had 7 on the bottom here. And that's 7. Okay? And so I know that if I had 3 and I added 7 more, the total is 10. Let's count and make sure. I'm going to do it with a different color to show you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have 10? Yes, we do. And they want us to show that in the 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm all done. What do you think? I hope that I didn't trick you. I tried, but I hope that you didn't take that trick. I hope you knew. I hope that you were going like this to me. No, that we're not done, Miss Tara. We're not done. Do you know why? Because we have to make 10. And the whole 10 frame is going to be filled up. And I only did 9. I left one empty. Oh no, I forgot. I need to put that there to make 10. So I have 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. I have my whole 10 frame filled, so I know that this shows 10. There it is. 1 on the left, 0 on the right. That is the number 10. So I had 3. I added 7, and it gave me 10. All right, boys and girls. That is all for today. On the back, I would love for you to give this a try. It's only one problem, and it's question number 10, and it has shovels. It's kind of like what we did on the front here, okay? So have your family member read the directions to you, and then you try and do this on your own, and we'll go over this on Monday, okay? I will go ahead and read you the directions, but you're probably going to have a parent or a family member read them again later. But it says, color the shovels red and yellow. You can color some red and some yellow to show a way to make 5. So on the front we made 10, but here they want you to practice making 5, okay? So it says, color some red and color some yellow to make 5. Write the number of red shovels, right here. Write the number of yellow shovels, right here. And then write how many shovels in all. How many did you have total? Okay, so remember, you're going to color some red, you can color the rest of them yellow, and you're going to write how many red did you color, how many yellow did you color, and how many total do you have in all. Okay, I'm so proud of you, boys and girls. Thank you so much for all of your hard work, okay? I want you to have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on my videos on Monday. Bye, everyone. Love ya. Bye.